Hare Collective, my name is Aruna from All Change by the Minute. Back again for another video, okay? I just wanted to talk a little about God's voice and your own thoughts. What's the difference between those two, okay? Your own thoughts, it's all being short-minded and having a lot of thoughts and controlling it, okay? Controlling your mind about your own thoughts. Because if you didn't control, then your mind would be clear to let God's voice in, okay? And it's all about getting a higher intuition and develop it more and more each day, okay? Because God will not give you right away everything. It's all about hearing a voice suddenly, okay? Not being aware at first where it came from until you understand that it's not your thought at that moment. Until you begin to focus and develop more on God's voice. Until you know for certain that it's not your own thought, but it is God's voice, okay? That's the higher intuition you are getting. That is God's voice you are hearing. And it's not only about the voice. It's all about smelling, hearing, and seeing. That is God's work, okay? God is letting you show, letting you smell, letting you hear, letting you feel. And all psychic peoples has not even everything what God can give you, okay? Maybe you are only hearing things, but mostly it's in a combination of hearing and seeing things. And sometimes if you develop it more and more, if you want to develop it, okay, you can get also the smell. I had it 1 or 2 times, so that's not many in my case, okay? Maybe it will come later. But in my case, I am hearing things and seeing things. No, I'm not crazy. No, I'm not crazy, okay? And you are not crazy if you're seeing things and hearing things suddenly. It's all about suddenly seeing something, suddenly hearing something, okay? Knowing. I wrote something down, okay? Yeah, channeling without a warning. Channeling without a warning, because if you're channeling and your mind is clear, it's like thinking that's your own thought, but that's not true, because that is God who's talking to you. That is God who's showing to you, okay? And the only thing I can recall is always sudden. It's always without a warning, okay? The seeing, the hearing, the smelling, and the feeling. And again, in my case, mostly the seeing and the hearing, okay? It's all about having a clear mind and doing your meditation. I know I did a meditation on my third eye, and I didn't have to do much, okay, in my case, but it came right away in. I could feel it. I could feel it, like pulling in and pulling out again, okay? Over here and over here. I could feel it a few years ago when I was meditating and wanted to develop my gift, what I got from God, okay? God's voice versus your own thoughts. Your own thoughts is controlling, okay? But God's voice is not controlling at all. Actually, everything in the 3D is about controlling. And nothing in the 5D is about controlling. It's all about everything coming to you, okay? You will be in a receiving mode because God will give you when you are ready, okay? When you are ready, I heard. It's all about being in a waiting period, doing your things, and again, God testing you. If you, again, if you can handle your psychic abilities, okay? Because that is what it is, your psychic abilities. Hearing, seeing, smelling, feeling things, or maybe even people who passed away, okay? In my case, I don't see anything, or anyone, or anyone. Not dead people, people who have passed away. I'm not seeing them. I'm only meeting people who are still alive, getting as a warning from God, okay? That is not okay to be with a certain person. That is okay to be with a certain person. It's all about a warning. God is warning you, and God is guiding you, and God is helping you to help others, okay? That's what it is for me being a psychic, actually, okay? Clairvoyant, clairaudience, a seer, so many words for people who has a gift, okay? So many things. Medium, I'm not sure how you call yourself if you're watching this video. I think it's my psychic abilities, okay? It's a gift from God. And God is giving me those messages to give it to you. Always as a warning for the ones who hasn't got the gift of God, okay? To help them along their way. Or maybe to develop, to help them develop, okay? To help them develop, yeah. To help them develop. Or if they can develop, just helping to listen to their inner guidance, okay? But I think my inner guidance is my inner voice, it's God's voice. Too much evidence I've got, so I can't ignore it anymore, okay? There are too many evidence I got throughout the years to put them aside, okay? And I'm not doing it anymore. At first, I had to learn to listen to it. Then I had to learn to trust it more and more on a deeper level, okay? Each day. And still, the depth of everything is so spiritual for me. Most people can understand how one small thing has so much depth in it, okay? So much. Even this flower, I'm looking at it. Look at the colors. My favorite colors. Red, not orange and yellow, okay? Orange and yellow. Yeah. Even in the flowers, you can so many You can get so many messages, okay? Everything what you are seeing, it's all about the signs you are getting from God and how to read it, how to make it understand you at first, and so you can give it to someone else, okay? Or it's maybe just alone for you, the message you are getting. Yeah. Throughout the years, I got so many messages. I had to learn to write at first, but I have several journals, what I got for me as a channeled message, okay? My intuition, so many throughout the years, mostly when while I'm asleep and my head is clear, then I will get the messages 11:11. Yes, purpose. Thank you, Lord. Couldn't be more perfect. 11:11 I saw. Okay, that's the signs. It's all about God communicating to you, because God can communicate like we are communicating with each other. Okay, it's all about communicating in a different language, just like people can talk to each other. Okay, yeah, God communicates through signs, through hearing, through seeing. And that's why sometimes you will pronounce something, say something, and that can be God's words, okay? I have that on a daily basis. At work also, with my customers. And I know that's not my thoughts, but that's God's voice, okay? God's voice. So it's all about learning. With the images you get, there's nothing to learn about it, okay? Because it will come suddenly, but you know that is God's doing, okay? But with a voice, some people I know, most people I know, they don't know how to use it, and they will ask always, Aruna, what is my voice and what is my intuition, okay? And that is what I've learned from God, to separate to separate my own thoughts, the controlling thoughts, and not the controlling thoughts. Again, just like the 3D and the 5D, okay? So people who are already in the 5D, they know how to handle God's voice and their own thoughts. Again, God's voice will come suddenly without a warning, okay? Without a warning. No warning at all. Even if it's a picture, the image, what you will get, the sights, okay? Without a warning. Without a warning, okay? And close-minded people, also a channeled message, they will not understand you. They will think you are crazy. And they will gossip about you, okay? What you are doing. Learning to listen to God. Yeah, they will think you are fully out of your mind. I heard out of your mind. Yeah, you are out of your mind. Again, the alien. But in a good way. And those people will never understand you, okay? But that's not the meaning of it. Close-minded people will have to go away. Will have to go away. I had to learn. And God was learning me not to be in their existence, okay? Because they will never listen to you. They will only gossip about your gifts actually, and being envious about your gift because they don't have it. But there is nothing to be envious about, jealous about, because they don't know the path, the long journey we have been taking, okay? The long journey we have been taking with the challenges, with all those tests about the layers you have to learn and again, okay? So, if they want to steal our gifts, they have to steal our life before this also. I know for sure some can handle that, okay? Because my life wasn't only peachy, it was all about challenges. And now I get it why I got those challenges. Because of this, okay? Helping people with my gift, sharing this gift with the world, sharing this with you, and knowing what my purpose is. Not knowing it first, because you have to go to a point, from one point to another point, and then again learn this, and then something to learn again. The close-minded people, will never understand what you have gone through before. Yeah, being a psychic, being a seer, being a clairvoyant, okay? I'm not sure what you are calling yourself, if you are recognizing this. Otherwise, this is not for you, okay? So it's all getting suddenly, without a warning, a channeled message, what you don't know at first. Maybe you will not know what channeling means at first, but you will get the sight, you will get the smell, you will get the hearing, and God will guide you through it, okay? I know God did it for me. Guide me through all of it, through the whole process, before getting to the point to be at service for you, okay? It's all about learning and wanting to develop, okay? And wanting to develop your psychic abilities, your hearing, God's voice. It's all about obeying in a nice way, okay? Not controlling way, again, not controlling way like close-minded people do in the 3D. And I'm not talking bad about them, okay? Again, that's their phase of their life. Some people will never learn how to handle psychic people, okay? Some people will never learn how to handle just the gift you have gotten from God, okay? It's all about being, in my case, mostly, it's all about people being envious again and again. And especially if you're on a YouTube channel, okay? How can a person know so much about me? That's God's doing, not my doing, okay? Not my doing. I'm only here to tell you the truth, what God is giving to me. And for me personally, there's only one truth, okay? The truth again of the sword, okay? God's voice is my truth. And I had to learn this for myself, not knowing I had a purpose. 1919 I saw, not knowing I had a purpose for helping people on this channel, not knowing again I had to do a YouTube channel, okay? All being guided to write a book, all being guided to be on Instagram with my quotes, all being guided, all at the same time, learning how to develop more of my intuition and learning how to channel my messages, okay? And it's getting stronger and stronger every day. just like I mentioned in my description in my YouTube, okay? It's getting stronger and stronger every day because I'm meditating a lot, and this is my meditation also. It's all about channeling at the same time while I'm talking 2020 signs, okay? It's all about channeling, talking, doing simultaneously doing two things at the same time. Channeling, talking, listening to your own thoughts. So you are doing three things at the same time, okay? I and other people who recognize this, who are also psychics, because that's what you are, who you are actually. And by doing that, you will know who you are fully to your core, okay? And you are able to let everything go, not controlling anymore, because you are listening to God's voice, okay? That's my experience. I'm going to do another video with my tarot, okay? So do not forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, until next video, okay? Bye bye, peace.